All right, Liberty teachers, it is that time of the year. It is almost time for the end of the year award ceremonies. So that means you need to fill out your nominations for student awards. So in this email, you have 3 links, one to this video, the second to the 7th grade awards spreadsheet, and the third is the 8th grade awards spreadsheet. Now, I do want to point out something before we move on from this email. The deadline to fill these out is Friday, May 2nd at 3 p.m. That's a little more than a week away. Okay. Next thing I want to point out is that on the Staff Hub, I have placed a copy of these award spreadsheets. Okay, so if you lose my beautiful email, that's where they are. All right, next tab, I'm going to show you what the awards look like if you're new to the school. So it'll have the award name, so best, most improved reading language arts kid or whatever, and then it'll have their name on it. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the 7th grade spreadsheet. Now, when you open this spreadsheet, it'll start here with the guidelines. So I'm going to also be sending out a Google form for the Patriot of the Year. In 7th grade, the teachers will select one student for each award in their content area. So some have 4, some have 2. You'll just have to look for your content area. So let's go to the second tab, Awards. So under here, you will enter your name. You're just going to put your last name. Okay. Then you're going to enter the student's first and last name that you're giving the award to. And then you're going to enter their ID number. We need their ID number so that we can send parents emails letting them know that their student has been nominated for an award in case they want to come to the ceremony. All right, so let's go over and look at the words over here. All right, so if you are an RLA teacher, there are 4 words that you can give out. So most improved boy, most improved girl, academic excellence, and boy and academic excellence girl. So I might give Claire Bennett the most improved girl. Okay. Then I would go through, so I have 4 words I need to give out because I'm purple right here, reading language arts. And then I would give out another award. Put in their ID number and then give him RLA most improved boy. And then so on. So you would have 2 more that you would need to give out so that you had check marks in all of these columns for your subject area. Okay. So if you go over some more, you have math, science, social studies, athletics, PE, health, art, fine arts, CTE, AVID, LOTE, and yep, that's it. Okay. All right, Patriot of the Year. This is the rubric right here. And so you'll want to read through this before you nominate somebody. And then this link will go to the Google form where you can. Okay. All right, let's go over to the 8th grade award spreadsheet because it is different. Okay. Get this a little bit bigger. Okay. So the most important thing with the 8th grade spreadsheet is that every student must have at least 1 award. So all 8th graders will receive an award. Same with the Google form and the rubric for the Patriot of the Year. So we'll have 4 Patriots of the Year, 2 8th graders, 2 7th graders, a boy and a girl in each grade. Teachers will select 1 student for each award for their content area, same as before. Students who do not receive a content award will be chosen for a RISE award, and that's something that I will take care of. Department head will look at who is missing awards to assign the RISE award. Okay, so look, I don't have to do that. The department heads do. Awesome. All right, as new students enroll, I will add them, and I'll tag the department heads and find out what we need to do to get them an award. So let's take a look at the awards tab. So now it looks a lot different because it's all red. Okay, Also, all the students' names and ID numbers are already in here. Okay, so let's say that you know who you want to give the RLA Most Improved Boy to. Okay, and so what you would do is you would search for his name. Now, lots of kids, you can scroll if you want, or you can hold down Control and then push the letter F, and you'll get a find box. And you can start typing names. Jose. So it looks like we have 2 Jose's that are 8th graders. Okay, because if you look up here, it says 1 of 2. So it takes me to the first Jose, which is Jose Contreras, but that's not the one I wanted. So I'm going to click on this down arrow, and it's going to take me to the next Jose. So this is the one I want to give the Most Improved Reading Award to. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to check this column, this box right here, and I'll fix the top so that you can see the awards. Now, once I give Jose an award, look at that, his name turns green. Okay, so when you're giving out awards, if the student already has an award, you need to go see if you can find somebody else. Okay, Jose is not going to get 10 awards, as much as he may deserve them. So we want to make sure that everybody gets an award. So if the student's already green, make sure you go find somebody else that's not green. Okay. Let's see here. Patriot of the Year, same thing. Okay, there'll be the Google form and the rubric right there that you can read from. So let me go uncheck Jose while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Why is this? Oh, because I was finding him. All right. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me or your team leaders, because it is this team leaders and people that were here last year. It's the same form, the same spreadsheets, the same rules as last year. So that's it. And remember, it's due next Friday.